And we are setting up. We are just about on time. Good to see everyone. Okay, save changes. And we are live, yes. And we lost Tongren Academy Facebook page, but we should be okay. So for all of you that are new, this is the weekly Tongren healing session for distance healing from the TAM healing system. My name is Joseph Lucier here to give you a free distance healing session. So the way you do it is on the Facebook pages that there's one Facebook and there is one YouTube. And there is one on Instagram. So let's begin right away. And you can watch on our website. And we are live here as well. Let me start at the beginning. And Gartor. Okay, great name. So we do a tapping. It's not about this set of tools. It's about our mindset and the intention which can transmit biophotons. So let's begin. Tap for lower back pain, nitric oxide taking up oxygen receptors in red blood cells, slowing metabolism. There is a remedy for nitric oxide taking up oxygen receptors in the blood cells. That is infrared light therapy. That has been proven to basically neutralize that issue. It releases the nitric oxide that may be blocking receptors. Blood flow to the brain and brain command points. And give a wave, a quantum wave to Instagram. Umashari, welcome. Another way to reduce the nitric oxide is to increase your hydration, increase your infrared light therapy, which will increase your easy water, your internal water, gel water charge, and it will also improve the metabolism of the mitochondria. And high blood pressure, GB17. And metabolism, GB20. Growth hormone, GB5 to 9. I learned this from Ming Wu for metabolism. Even used for cancer. It's actually on his movie. Who Am I? About Ming Wu, the master herbalist. And blood flow, nerve flow for Edna, for the spine, but T1 to T8 for inflammation, T5 for the heart as well for Gartor, T1 to T8 also for ALS, and extra points for the brain for ALS. Nitric oxide is a vasodilator, but some of the nitric oxide can go in negatively impact mitochondria. That's where you need light, infrared light, or even the light that shines from the mitochondria, which are creating biophotons. T1 to T8 for ALS, weak left leg and arm. So first we do the arms with the brachial plexus, the legs with lumbosacral plexus. Inflammation behind the vocal cords, I would consider colloidal silver spray. Colloidal silver spray for the vocal cords. So brachial plexus, lumbosacral plexus for the arms and the legs accordingly. We have respiratory, yep. T3 for the lungs, and for everyone with a lung respiratory issue, T3 for the lungs. The phrenic nerve for the lungs, or for the diaphragm for oxygen capacity. Lung 1, lung 2, Chinese medicine for the lungs and breathing, and also respiratory CV17, which is also good to use with the laser. And always grounding. Okay, let's continue on. Let's see if anybody found us on Facebook, because that is getting to be a challenge. Okay. Nobody yet on Facebook because something went wrong with Facebook. So go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. That would be the way to go. And yes, we will also add in lower back pain for Gartor. Edna, we worked on. So let's add the throat chakra area for the vocal cords. See 3, 4, and 5. C6, C7, thyroid. So GB20 for the pituitary, C6, C7, thyroid nodule. So let's work on the thyroid, superior, inferior thyroid arteries. And welcome, Start Resilience on Instagram, and everyone else. And peripheral and vascular artery, we will do that too. Okay, so let's work next to let's work for peripheral and vascular arteries. So let blood flow to the brain. For all of you people on Instagram, command points of the brain. So we'll work on everyone on Instagram. So peripheral and vascular artery, GB17 for circulation. GB17 is the CRV point, cardiac respiratory vasculatory center. For Anuba, T1 to T8, left knee. And T7, blood flow and nerve flow to the knees, especially the left knee. Heart and lung meridians. I could do the heart meridians. It starts underneath the armpit, goes down to the finger. We could do that for Start Resilience. And the lung meridian's kind of on the other side. Start in the area lung 1, lung 2, and then goes down to the fingers as well. So that's the heart and lung meridians, and let's add a bonus. Heart and lung bioelectricity, so T3 for the lungs bioelectricity. So we work on meridians are different than nerves, and we'll work on both. T5 for the heart. Rachel 3280, how you doing? Okay. Grief, depression, anxiety for Rachel, who lost her parent recently. Weight loss, fertility, relationships. And as always, we tap for world peace everywhere in the world. And let's do that now. Hidden tongue, third eye. Lux, local. And let's see if anybody found us yet on Facebook. Nope. No Facebook or social media or even YouTube. So let me go to the bottom of here, see if there are any comments about that. Catherine, please, for excess leaky vein growth. Daughter, I see Catherine, Alex, Betty, Peggy, cheerful human, cognitive concerns, and less. Let's work on Chi for perfect blood. I think that's next here. Happy Mama. Nope, but we'll do it. Yep. Okay, blood flow to the brain. Kidney stone, hormone balance, and immune boost for great creatures. So GB 2022. Hormone balance, hypothalamus, pituitary. That's where it all begins. Let's tune up for the hormones. So there's a great herb, Chanca Piedra, for kidney stones. It's called Stone Breaker. That's one of the companies. That's a classic for kidney stones. T1 to T8. T1 to T8, and then kidney stones, blood flow, nerve flow, T7. And kidneys, L2. So let's work L1, L2. Immune boost for everyone, T1 to T8. Happy to help, Ferris, anytime. And you're coming up next, Rachel. Rachel 3280. Hoping for real ceasefires everywhere. World peace, as always. Grief. Well, let's go to GB13 first for Rachel, 3280. Glad you're hanging in there. It's not easy. GB13 for depression, anxiety. Brain, metabolism, GB5 to 9. On both sides. And lungs for grief, T3 from a bioelectrical point. And lung 1, lung 2 from Chinese medicine perspective of grief as well. GB20, 22 again. Depression, weight loss, fertility, GB20, 22, and especially CV4 for fertility. L3 for fertility as well. Yep, so great creature. Don't forget the kidney stone, Pachanka Piedra, classic for the kidney stones. Microbiome for depression, also Rachel. C10, 11, 12. Microbiome. L4, L5. Relationships, in Tong, third eye. And grounding to liver 3. and kidney 1. So how's everybody doing? Everybody's really quiet. Nothing on Facebook. And we'll just take some notes here for the technical questions. And let's continue on. We have, where is Faris? There you are. Okay, we got it. Let's begin. Hormone balancing, kidney stones, we got it. Next, we want to work with Faris, then mystical preacher. Blood flow to the brain. Chris D. and Faris. Let's do a little bonus for the eyes for your mom. I think gravel root is the herb that's really good for nightly urination, but I will double check that. Christy, endometrial, peritoneal, and liver cancer. Okay, peritoneal, endometrial areas. And that would be specifically quadruple check. Yep, it is not on the map. So it would be L3, 4, and 5. Absolutely. L3, 4, and 5. Number 1 to 5. T9, right side, liver, ascites. Low blood pressure, GB17. Postnasal drip and fatigue. C3, 4 for postnatal drip. Fatigue, check your iron and copper levels. Iron is involved in the process of receiving oxygen, and copper is involved in the releasing of iron. So let's continue with your mom, Faris. T1 to T8. Also high blood pressure, GV17. And Lux Local, David, pre-diabetes. Diabetes is 100% manageable through dietary changes. So I would recommend to rethink before it becomes diabetes, change your diet for sure. And more exercise, more hydration, more sunlight, less lower fat percentage in your diet, and you can reverse prediabetes and diabetes type 2. GV17. Heavy legs, so let's work on the lymph, spleen, T7, left side, kidneys for thirsts, L2, T5 for the heart for your mom, Paris. Sacrum 1 to 5 for the frequent urination. And again, T5 for the arrhythmia. GV17 for high blood pressure. T1 to T8 for all inflammations. Extra oxygen moves for cancer, phrenic nerve for CV17, lung 1, lung 2. Lower dantian area. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Let's work on perfect blood, and we'll do that in strong immune system, 2 parts. Tracy with the rickets, I'm checking to see if I missed. Let's see where that is. Let's see. I saw it earlier. Did you pull it down? Let's see. Rickets, I saw that. There it is. Yep. All right. Great creature. Yeah, we worked on kidney stone, hormone balance, and immune boost. But that's also, we'll work on the bones and perfect blood for Momoshari and great creature, blood flow to the brain. This will also include the rickets. Growth hormone. T1 for the bones. So yeah, great creature. I mentioned before about the kidney stones. Let me know if you get that information. And again, L2 kidneys left side. T1 for the bones. GB39 for the bones as well. And for perfect blood as well, always the spleen, Umushari, cranial sickle, bone marrow support. From the Crystal Palace to GV17 to T1 for the bone marrow for perfect blood, T1 to T12, lumbar 1 to 5, sacrum 1 to 5, tailbone 1 to 4. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. CV4 also for frequent urination, Ferris as well. Okay, and you're coming up next, Lux Local, and for Laura, Helpful Dreamer, Les, okay, G for Calm Mind, Worry Free Mind, Blood Flow to the Brain, and GB13, and Les, did you like the article on cholesterol? Balance Hormones, GB 2022. GB13 for worry-free mind, balanced hormones, GB20, 22. Much abundance in time, in Tong, third eye connecting to your true self, to be a witness of unlimited abundance and awakening. C6, C7, thyroid, parathyroid for Hashimoto's tune-up, so we do C6, C7, thyroid, parathyroid, T1 to T8, immune system, and dry eyes, so lacrimal glands, clarity also in tongue area. And for the eyes also the kidneys. Yep, kidneys for the eyes. Nope, sorry, T9 right side, liver for the eyes. Okay. Liver 3 and kidney 1. And next we have less cholesterol, arteries, and L3. So let's work on that. Blood flow to the brain. For less, blood flow to the brain. Command points of the brain. And let's work on cholesterol areas, T1 to T8 for inflammation first. T7 spleen and abdominal blood. L3, prostate for Les and for Robert. Gallbladder bile duct also for Les for the cholesterol. And any itis, T1 to T8 for Robert. And specifically S1 to S4. Bladder inflammation again. S1 to S5, S4 for Robert. T1 to T8 for EPEGI neuropathy. For macular degeneration, I will go to ethos vision. net, I think it is. And EPEGI also esophagitis, digestion. So T 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Okay, now let's work with David for pre-diabetes, T1 to T8. 10% of your diet from fat, high fiber diet, eliminate junk foods, more exercise, more hydration, you can do it. Financial instability, well, what point did people think we would work on that? GB13, right side is a good start. Hidden tongue, for integrity, connected to our true selves. Financial instability, I would look up LASKO, Let's Go Help for financial instability. Debt management, free grants from the government. And also cognitive concerns for open mind, of course. Cognitive, so 3 blood supplies to the brain. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery. And GB13, right side. T1 to T8, inflammation. Okay. The tapping is relaxing. Great. We got the rickets, vertigo coming up next. Yep, we got all of that. Kidney, rickets, kidney stone, okay. And the question is, am I playing the biophoton generator machines in the background? They do it by themselves. There are 3 of them. I have 3 in the background. You mean, there they are, 3. These are biophoton generators. They generate a biophoton field. And all of you here watching benefit from that because that is an amplification of the biophoton sent from my intention. Intention has been proven to emit biophotons from the body. And who asked that question? That was Divine Stranger. Thank you for asking. The Facebook broadcast is not working. Nope, none of them are. But how about YouTube? Did you try YouTube? Anybody out there, did you try YouTube to see if you can get on? That should be working. So let's tap thyroid nodules. Hopefully you're listening. Edric, yep, thyroid nodules. The best castor oil, Joanna, that I found is from a company called shoparandi.com. If you send me an email, I will send you the full email, but that's the name. Shop. It's Arandi. And it's up on the list. All the products are up on the list above our chat. So let's see if it's there. High protection, Dr. Rath, Clay. So let me make a note. Add castor oil to lists. But the company is called shoparandi.com. That would be a place to start. All right, so let's continue on. And we did not work on Fortunate User yet. And Alex, Kind Stranger, and Mysterious Local, Catherine, blood flow to the brain. Betty's ovarian peritoneal cancer. Command points of the brain stem, T1 to T8. Hiatal hernia can be remedied through a chiropractor. I've done it, but on family members, but a chiropractor can do a hiatal hernia with their hands. Ovarian peritoneal cancer, L2, 3, and 4. Sorry to hear about your rib. Let's work right on T on the right side. Rib number 8, that would be right around T7, 8, and 9. And T1 to T8 for pain. So we'll also work on David for prediabetes, as T8, pancreas. Insomnia, T7, in tongue, third eye area. Overall good health, you get a tune-up, Lux Local. Kidneys, broken rib, yep, L2 for the kidneys. Hiatal hernia, we can work on those areas, but I suggest a manual manipulation by a chiropractor trained in that. T11, T12, L4, L5 for the hiatal hernia. Love to all. Let's continue to support Alex, CV4, CV4, CV4. Digestion issues and memory, Joanna, for your mom. T10, 11, 12. Tapping for the baby, T1 to T12. Digestive issues, T10, 11, 12. L4, L5. Microbiome and the large intestine. GB13 for memory as well. So 3 blood supplies for memory. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, occipital artery, blood flow, oxygen to the brain, and C1, 2, and 3, and GB13 right side. And Catherine, leaky veins. Happy Mama, thank you for joining. Great. We are locked out of Facebook and YouTube. So glad you joined us here. So one other question, Joanna, what kind of castor oil are you looking for? Is it for a specific condition? That would be the question. So let's work on great feature, vertigo, motion sickness, and we got the rickets. And Sunny Gem is next as well. Vertigo, blood flow to the brain, and then vertigo, GV17. And detox from mold, I highly recommend clay detox. And also T1, 2, and 3 detox. So let's do the detox point. T4, T7 spleen, T4 for the skin and detox, T7 for the spleen, T9 for the liver as well, T3 for the lungs, of course. Then T1 and T12, T1 and T8, sinus and lung infections. Inhalations of lavender or oregano oil to get right into the lungs themselves. And liver health, T9 right side. Deep despair, GB13. Don't have despair, Sunny. GB13 right side, and the microbiome, CV4. And let's work specifically for leaky veins. We're getting a message that we are over our limit. It says to boost. Let me see. Okay. This sounds like a deal. Okay, I'm just checking in. I know it's a little bit late, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's go back. And finish up for the day. Continuing, we did the detox. We did Lux Local. And we got, I think we're done actually. Leaky veins, I did miss that. So let's do that. Blood flow to the brain. Growth hormone, GB20, 2022. Also work on vertigo and motion sickness, GB17. Let's work on the shoulder release points for the neck, great creature. And let's see here. Okay, so vertigo, motion sickness, GV17. Now for the veins, GV17, leaky veins. C3, 4, and 5, also for the eyes. Blood flow T7, lumbosacral plexus for the veins of the lower body as well. And the eyes, special point for the eyes, bonus for Catherine. T1 to T8 for everyone. And for Mumashari and everyone, lymph tune-up, sky window, axillary lymph, inguinal lymph. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Okay. We worked, got everything. Yes, kind strangers, send me an email and I'll send you a link for the good castor oil, the best castor oil. You can get a generic. They have one there too. I'll take care of that for you. Let's make one last look to see if anybody found us on Facebook. Mr. Zuckerberg will miss us, I'm sure. So let's finish up. We'll do a Qigong for everyone. Take a deep breath. Starting next time, each time we begin, if you can be with us at the same time, we will do a relaxation response breathing technique. Oh, don't forget our open house. Oh my goodness, I forgot to tell everybody. We have an open house in 24 minutes. Free open house for everyone to check out the community, the Tongren community that you might want to join or just participate. Forgot to mention the open house. Okay. And you're welcome, outgoing user, kind stranger. Yep, email me if you would, and I'll take care of that for you. Okay, let's do it. Thank you for joining, everyone, and I hope to see you next week. And I will talk to you soon. Blessings, peace to all. Be kind to one another, and have a great night.